Hey everybody, how we doing today? My name is Michael.
And I'm Dione.
And welcome to MS FITZ'S Adventures. We are down here in Southern California. And we showed you last week where we got to. Now this week, we haven't gotten into our spot yet because we're having to build the spot. So let me take you for a tour and show you what Dione has been doing all morning. And I did yesterday with her. But all of that stuff there, was spread out all over here. Thing was, they bought this huge camper, and really and truly it's beautiful, and it will be beautiful and be worth a lot of money. Go get your dog, he's like dying over there. Max is out here digging holes because there's ground squirrels everywhere. Yeah, so this is really pretty. So they're going to try to remodel it. They got a guy coming out to remodel it. I can't, there's no way that I can move it with my truck. It's, I guess it's 3 axles. Looks like 2 axles, but maybe 3 axles. It's just a mammoth. It's like longer than our camper for sure. We are going to put in our camper in between theirs and that tree right there. And we hope that that works. It's going to come about to here. I got fencing here, so we're going to probably be all the way back way into here. We're going to have to do something about that. Yeah, we'll be back in here like this, and then we're going to stick out a little bit, but we're going to be really tight up in the front. So with that said, this is going to be our view, which is not a bad view because it blocks everybody from seeing us. So we got more work to do. Let me show you what else we did. This is their power box. It's a little stretched right now, isn't it? Yeah. Power box, and then the sewer was broken. So it's now right here. And it goes this way. Someplace under here is the sewer, or the septic tank. She put in, it cost her a lot of money, but it's a big septic tank. So we put a new top on it with a cap on it. We got our hoses ready. We ended up buying 2 more 15-footers because they didn't have 30-footers or 50-footers like they should. And so we will wheel it around this way. We'll take some of the wood and we'll make a thing to hold the like a V shape. We'll make a little V shape, and that will hold the hose in place. And we'll get it up off the ground from the camper here. The back's going to be here, and it'll run all the way over to there. So yeah, gray squirrels are right in there. So another bad thing we got that's coming in from someplace here is ants. We have ants. We have ants in the bathroom, which is on the other side of this wall right here. And it's kind of freaking me out because I don't like ants. So yeah, I was in the bathroom this morning, and there was like these little black ants, little small ones. We call them grease ants in Florida. I don't know what you call them here. So we're gonna go to the store right now, and we're gonna go get some more andros and ant bait and killer. Yeah, so we can kill them so they don't get in the camper. Excuse me. Once you get them in your camper, they're really hard to get out. If they get into your sweet stuff like your sugar and that sort of stuff, then you know it's over. So we have to really clean up everything today, but we still got to get into our spot. I don't know how that's going to work. You think it's going to work?
I think it'll work.
Okay.
It's tight, but it'll work.
Yeah. All right, guys. This is day 3 of being here. We got here on Sunday. This is now Tuesday, and Max is loving it because he gets to dig holes and it doesn't matter, right? Because there's holes everywhere. Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna go to the store, and we'll show you how we got in today into our spot. Well, good morning, everybody. We're here. Yeah, we showed you at the beginning of this video. That was us the next morning after we got here. We had a lot of work to do, and it has been very hot. It's been over 100 degrees here. And plus we were trying to look for jobs at the same time. So we didn't do very much of anything. I stayed inside a lot. And I got online and I was looking for jobs, and she was out here early in the morning, which I don't really get up early in the morning, and she was straightening out and she was doing all this stuff, so she worked her ass off to make it look pretty for us. And then I yell at her because, oh, I don't want that over here. What are you doing this? Why is this over here? And blah, blah, blah. So she actually did a really good job. And I want to show you everything in just a few minutes of what she's done. So yeah, there's more that we want to do, but we're just going to wait. It's too damn hot right now, and we're broke, so we don't have any money. We just spent a bunch of money on things that we need, like new hoses. So I had to buy 2 new hoses. We already had 75 foot, so we got another 100 foot, and that barely reaches over here. And let's see what else we had to do. We had to fix the sewer, which we'll show you. And we got that all done, which wasn't very much money. The hoses that we bought before, we needed nozzles for them, so we went out and bought new nozzles, but I think what we'll do is we'll keep them just in case. Yeah. Because nothing's leaking now. No. Because we replaced what was leaking. So, yeah, we're here. And we're on my sister's property. And it's in San Bernardino Riverside area, kind of like Riverside. So jobs around here are a lot. Dione went ahead and put an application in, or actually I got online and I put in a bunch of applications for her because she was having problems and stumbling. So I made her a resume, I made her everything, and got her like 4 jobs out there. Yeah. And one of them was for a automotive place that we're not going to say who it is yet. No. We'll say when she gets the job. And that automotive place needed a manager, so she just was looking for counter help. And the one that she was going to go to was the wrong place. So she just went to the wrong place, and they said, no, we need a manager here. Let's just grab you. Yeah. So she's already had 1 interview, 2 interviews, and now she's going to do the district supervisor. And then it's a manager. They haven't offered her money, so I don't know how much money this involves. But I know the place. It's really good to work there, that company. And so I think she'll be happy there. So with that said, we're just waiting for phone calls for her. Once she gets her job, I'm already making money by my Social Security. I don't make a whole lot, but I can pay half my bills, or a little more than half my bills, or our bills. So what we do now is I'll go look for a job, and it sounds really stupid, but I just want to be a dishwasher. I just want to be something where nobody's going to mess with me, and I'm just going to work and go home, and I don't have to put up with people or anybody or anything, because I'm getting really cranky in my old age. Yeah. So yeah, I just want to be left alone and do a job. The only problem is I put in applications in, and I haven't gotten any word back, and it's only for a dishwasher job. I think they wanted maybe I wanted a chef's job or something, a cook's job, but I don't want to cook anymore. I've been in the restaurant business all my life, and I'm really tired of it. But I think dishwashing's peaceful. You just wash dishes all day, and it's just peaceful. Yeah. Nobody messes with the dishwasher because they want clean dishes. Right.
Exactly.
And then you get fed by the cooks usually because you're helping them out. So yeah. So that's always good. So yeah, I'll be looking for a job just as soon as she gets her job, because with Max we got to figure out what we're doing. He'll tear up this house. Also, the power has gone out here several times since we've been here already, and like maybe 3 times. Yeah. But it's never, well, it was our fault. We had the air conditioner on up on top, the big one, and then we used the microwave. Well, we know better than that. You can't do that on a 30 amp. So we blew it out, but we blew our own circuit breaker out in the camper, not my sister's. So then the other day I went out, and I guess it just was coming out of the box. So it was like just drooping down heavy, and it was just coming out. So I went ahead and I wrapped it up there and put a lock on it anyways, because we have our detect, what do you call it, as a surge protector. Yeah, so we have our surge protector on it, so I always like to lock those up because those are like $200. We don't want to lose that. So, yes, we're here. Let's show you what we're doing. You want to show everybody?
Sure, come on.
Okay, so what's the first thing we did?
Well,
We got in here. Let's show you where we're at. Okay, let's point this way. Okay, so like here it is in front of both of the campers. Okay, so we got in between this tree here, right, and that camper, and then we just pulled in like we said we were gonna do. We also have our generator here. We put it on a pallet to get it off the dirt. And then if you walk in here, here's our little step in here. And then see what Dione did? This was all just cluttered with junk. And before we moved it back here, she fixed it all up. So we have our grilling station, we have our burner stove, we have lots of little ground squirrels everywhere.
His nest is right there in that hole by that tree.
Yeah, so there is a ground squirrel coming out of here, and then on the other side over there there's holes, and then we got a nest in there. So
Here's another one.
we're gonna have to figure out this and get rid of them all. Where is he at?
He went that way.
Yeah. But anyway, so we got our stuff here, and that's how it all looks. And then we got our sewer hooked up. Let's see how we did that. All right, so we got our sewer hooked up here. And it kind of goes down a little bit. Yeah, so we got our sewer here. And then it runs all the way down this way. And we got it up on wood just because. Yeah, just to make it even. Goes around all this junk. We're still cleaning everything up for my sister. And then this is what we had to dig up. Pull that up, pull the piece of wood up. Show them what we did. So yep, so we put that in. And so she has sewage now. And yep. So that's that. We'll put that back on top. We leave that on top just so it can doesn't jump off. And then look, from back of Dione, we have our satellite dish. And it actually works pretty well. There was some trees right over here, and we snapped them all down. We got to get in here and clean all that up, lock it up, and clean all that up inside there. That's where Max is going to be. There's also a place to do our laundry.
Yep.
Hang our clothes. So yep, so we're back out here. And like I said, the dish works really well. This is her little tote, but I stuck up on it just to get it up a little higher. I was trying to move that big water cooler. No. Go this way, show them everything else. So yeah, so we got all in here. Still working on it.
It was piled up.
This was piled up everywhere. We're still got to get a bunch of junk out of here. We do want to hang some lights up here, and probably I want to pull this over like this a little bit more. Just like that. Yeah, says we don't need to go over there, and we're just right in here. We got our bikes up here, locked up. So this is our little camp, and it's okay. We got this. We had another one underneath here, and it broke. Little pallet. So this one is just plywood, and she just put it down this morning. So that is what she's been doing. What I've been doing is setting up internet. So when we got to Nyland, I don't know if you remember, down by the Salton Sea, beginning of summer, probably actually October, beginning of the winter. I don't know why I said summer. I wanted to get it really bad because we had no internet out there, and then we kind of got internet, but we didn't have internet. So I put in for it, and they said, hey, you can't get it here, but got to wait till next year, but here's a deposit. We're going to take $100 out. I said, okay, agreed to it. $99 went for a deposit. We went all winter long without internet and drove around, and finally when we got up to the last place we were at, Gold Beach on Rogue River, I went ahead and put in for it again. And when I put in for it, I didn't realize it because we really didn't have any internet, but they responded and said, hey, send me your money and you can have this. So I guess it was 7 days later, 8 days later, I went online and found out that, hey, you were going to give me Starlink. So Starlink is Elon Musk. Starlink is broadband Wi-Fi from space. It's actually works, and it was out in beta form. It just now came out. They changed the dish size, they changed a bunch of the specs on it, and now people can get them. Well, I didn't get mine. They gave me back my $99 deposit, and I was a very sad little boy. I couldn't get my toy. So 2 weeks later, I waited, and I got back onto my account that I made up on Starlink, and I put in for it again. And without any hesitation, it said, hey, give me your money. So I said, okay, so we can have Starlink now, and I was a very happy boy. So I went ahead and used my credit card that they had on file, and I went ahead and gave them the payment, and all was well. Well, that weekend was a boat race, which the video's out now. That was a couple weeks ago, a month ago. And yeah, so what happened was we ended up on that weekend, I ordered it on a Wednesday. And on that Monday, we decided not to be at the campground anymore, that we were going to leave. And then we thought, oh crap, it's coming, let's not get it. Let's make sure they don't send it, so we'll just cancel the money on it. So we called the credit card company, they went ahead and canceled it. Got my money back, all is good in the world. We drove back home because we had to go all the way out to the 101 to actually get a telephone call. So we sat at a rest stop overlooking the Pacific Ocean and talked to this very nice lady at my credit card company and told her what we were doing. And she was in Maryland, and we were laughing because she was off on the ocean too. And she says, I'm looking out at my house over the Atlantic Ocean. I said, well, I'm here on the Pacific Ocean. So it was kind of neat, and she was really sweet. But anyways, so that was the day that we actually decided that was not going to be a place that we wanted to work at. So we left abruptly, and we took off to go make some phone calls to find new jobs, to get online, to do all the things that we needed to do to figure out what we're doing. So when we got home, it was about 5 o'clock. We left probably about 1.
Yeah.
It was about 5:30, 5 o'clock probably. And we got in there, and somebody was waving us down and said, hey, you got a package. And I'm like, well, I didn't order anything, not thinking that Starlink would only take 3 days to get there. But it was my Starlink box. So I sat there and I went, well, this is awesome, but we just canceled it out. I don't know what to do. So we actually set it up there in Agnes. I had it running. The first test on it was really super good. It was download speeds of 240, which is like, wow, that's really fast. And but then I couldn't get onto my account because I felt bad that we canceled it out, and now we're leaving, and all this stuff is going on. I just felt like a thief, and I didn't want to not pay them. I want Starlink, and I want to pay it. So, long story short, when we got here, I broke it out, wouldn't connect. So finally, there was nobody to call, nobody to talk to. They billed me again for a whole month. And I was like, well, that's not good. I'm not going to pay for this. So I called back up the credit card company and say, look, this is what's going on, and this is what happened, and this is what I kind of want to do, and I don't know what's going on. But the only way to get these people to call me, because they have my phone number, is not to pay the bill. So what happened was, make a long story short, we didn't pay the bill. That was like 2 days, 3 days.
Yep.
And I was talking to the credit card company, and then I got phone call from Starlink, and it was like, "Are you so and so?" And I'm like, "I don't know if I should answer that, but who's this?" Then they kept saying what it was, Starlink, but we couldn't understand what she was saying. So finally she said, "I'm calling from Starlink," and I was like, "Oh, cool, thank you." So the conversation with her was about 45 minutes, and what happened was, when I ordered it the second time around, I used the same account, which is an email address, which is Misfits Adventures. Well, the other one had to be changed because I was ordering it again, so I had to open up a new account. So the new account, I misspelled it because I'm so used to writing Misfits Adventures, MS FITZ'S. Well, the other one is it's MRMS Fitzgerald, not Fitz. And yeah, so I put an S in there, and so it didn't get to me, and everything was bad, and yeah. So she fixed that. We changed the name back over to my other email address for the account. We got that all back in line.
Yep.
I stuck it on the other side of the camper over here, and I got Starlink for the very first time for about 12 hours. And then it decided it was touching those trees that we just went around over there to show you. So you have to have pretty good visual of the sky. So they give you a little thing on your phone, and you walk around. I'll show you that, and it will tell you if anything's in its way of where it has to go, where the satellites are. So it's on your phone. You set it up on your phone. It's simple, easy peasy. Starlink works very fast. All that's in it is what? Cable.
Yeah.
You got a cable for the AC to plug it in.
Yep.
You got a little box that is actually their router, and you have a dish the size of a 24-inch television set or 27-inch television set, and it's a rectangle dish now. And then you get a little stand for it, and that's all you get. And there's no instructions. There's pictures on the box, but it's so simple a chimpanzee can do it. I mean, literally, Max could probably do it. I mean, he couldn't do it, but I'm just saying, very easy to do. So you plug things in only one way everything can go. You put it outside, you find where the best spot is, and you put it out there, and then it does its job. With Starlink, it actually moves to find the satellites that are up there, and the satellites are rotating in a kind of a web shape around Earth is how it's going to be. This area that we came down to, I'm not supposed to be able to get it, and I don't know how we got it. I am very lucky that I even got it here in the city. Starlink in this area is not even going to be ready until next year about this time, and but they do have openings. It's here. They want to put up enough satellites to get 1 million people in one area to be able to go off of all these satellites to make the web stronger, so there's more satellites up there with more internet, and more people can connect is what the problem is. So as they're doing all that right now, it's getting better. We get it. I'm happy. The bandwidth is okay. The speeds are not as good as they should be probably, but it's because of the area we're at and how many people are actually using Starlink in this area. All right, like I was telling you, this is the Starlink app. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see it. But anyways, gives you visibility, range, speed, network. It says I have 6 devices hooked up right now. The statistics tells you if it has turned off or turned on, or all the data. And then support is if you have something that you want to talk to them about, you can type it into one of their boxes that they already have made up, and then you can either thumbs up or thumbs down it and make a ticket up, and then start telling them what your problem is. And that's what I ended up having to do. So this is the Starlink app on your phone. I am going to try to do the statistics. So I don't know if you can see it. Hold on a second. Thanks. So alright guys, I was trying to do this on my little tablet I have, but it wouldn't have a download, so and it doesn't show all this neat stuff. So this is the statistics like I was telling you. It tells me if I've had any outages or what the uptime is. Starlink's checking connection to the internet. There's been no loss. There has been no loss of 2 seconds or longer in the past 12 hours. It says, good work, Dishy. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Let's go back. Oh wait, no, let's go back here. Go back over here. Does this look correct? And you see the thumbs up and thumbs down? If you give them a thumbs down, it's going to let you have a box that's going to pull up, and it's going to tell you that you can type something in. So that's how you get a hold of them if you have a problem. So the usage right now, it's at 3:15 in the afternoon, and there's upload and a download. Right now we're pulling on the upload 0.23, 0.25, and on the download we're doing right now 0.545, whatever, it keeps changing. I can do a speed test on this, which you can do here. And the speed test will tell you what's going on. So right now we're getting just about 50 megs. Let's see what it turns out to be. Well, it does the upload on theirs just at the same time, so it's 15 megabytes upload and it's 45 download. And like I said before, this is not fast at all for them, but I am in town in a city, and there's probably a lot of people that have it. I should even have it right now. So we're gonna go back. Oh, let's do this again. We can do the speed test again. Here, I'll show you something. And then it says swipe for advance. Okay, you swipe down. I guess it has to be done before you can do that. We'll do a second one. It turns out to be different every time I do it. You can see 17, now it's 14 upload and only 20 instead of 45. So that's just the way that works. But what I want to show you is this down here. It says swipe for advance. You just do that up there, and then you can start advanced test, and it will go through everything. $215 megabytes. Upload is 7 megabytes. That's changing. You can see it's still going up. This is Wi-Fi speed, Android to Wi-Fi router. So this is in the house what I'm getting. I'm getting a 91 upload, and a 53 download. You can see how it performs down here too. So this is the. This is it right here. It tells you the devices I have hooked up. Let's see, settings. It goes into settings. So here's my name of my internet connection. Tells you if you want to melt the snow, because they have this up there in the north where it snows. It automatically detects snow and heat up when it's needed, or it preheats up, so it just keeps running. This was what we needed to get running after the first time we had it on, and it didn't work very well, and we were leaving. We had to push stow, and we had to figure out how to do that. So I had to reset the whole thing and let it do its thing, and then push stow, and it finally worked. Reset to factory settings. and then set up another Starlink, and then advanced. The advanced I haven't even been in, so I don't know what that is. Yeah, so the visibility, this is what I really wanted to show you. Here, I really wanted to show you this because it is kind of cool. So I'm going to stand up here. As you can see, that thing's spinning around. The blue is actually where all the satellites are. So if you show blue all the way around, and that's facing north. Okay, now you can see it coming around right now, and you can see that it is perfect. There's no obstructions. The obstructions would be red, and there's nothing. The first couple times I did it, there was always obstructions. So we're doing good here. So you want to always look at this first, check for obstructions. You go outside, when you do it, it pulls up the sky, and up in the sky it has these little green balls, and the little green balls are what is actually building the whole thing, saying, hey, this is what the area I want to have visible, so please don't put anything in its path. So yeah, that's it. This is the Starlink satellite dish. This is the receiver, and it actually moves. You set it up to the north, so let's see, I'll show you over here. That way is north, looking out that way. So it's sitting north, it turns the direction it needs to, it turns this way, and it will turn up and down this way. So the force field that it has to see in is this area right here, which you probably can't see, and there's really nothing in its way, not even those trees over there. So this thing works really well. Right now we are getting at least 75 to 80 megs of downloadables. And then I tried to do a upload on our video, and it actually took forever. It got locked because it was on the other side of the house, and it got into trees and all that stuff. So I'm going to try it again with this video. It'll be this first video out on Starlink. The other one I just put on my phone, and it just took, like, because we're in the city, and only took like 5 hours to do. So as you can see, it's kind of versatile. I mean, it's easy to set up. All you need is your phone, and you get the app in the App Store, either for Android or for the iOS Apple versions of phones, and download it, and then it tells you everything that's wrong with it, if there's something wrong with it, and when there's nothing wrong with it, it works great. And I'm really, like I said, I'm pretty fortunate to have it. I didn't expect getting it, honestly, and then I didn't expect to be able to turn it on when we got down here, and that was just awesome. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys, this is great for RVers now. The same day that we did all this, on that Monday that it came and everything, when I was looking up, I had never seen it on their website before until that Monday, because I had been looking on their website a whole lot. And what I did see is they're going to start doing RV satellite dish. So that's the reason why we got it, because we travel. So it is actually going to be another $25 more a month. So right now we're going to be paying $110 a month for internet that you can take anywhere. Is going to be $135. The base, I guess you'd call it, and take the base and put one up on the roof, and that way I can get it up there, and it would be up there, but I don't know about the wind. It would probably tear it out. They make a bunch of different mounts right now. They don't make anything for camping, so I would have to come up with something that's pretty sturdy, that's in the ground, and then bolt it to it. A little mast coming out of the ground would be great, or just the way we're doing it is okay until you have a park full of people and a bunch of trees above you, and then you got to get it off the ground a little bit. So with that said, right now where it's at is where it's going to stay, and that's a good thing. And then we're going to see on the Starlink. I'll keep you posted on how it works and what's going on with it. We're only paying $110 right now, so which we can't cancel at any time, which is not good. I guess we can cancel the service, but if we cancel the service and want to go back, we might not be able to get a slot back in this position to be here and to have it on. So we're pretty much stuck paying $110. Our satellite dish for Dish is connected. We're going to let it run out this month, and all we're going to use is the internet because we can get all the same TV shows and all that stuff with Netflix, and we have HBO coming off our phones that we can get on any device and any browser. And we also have Discovery, Channel 1, Discover Plus, or whatever it's called, and Netflix. So yeah, once we get everything, jobs and all, we'll be able to use all this stuff, and we won't have to spend so much money. Our phones, we have a Verizon phone, and we have a we actually have two Verizon phones, and we have one AT&T phone. That AT&T phone will be gone. Excuse me, the one Verizon phone, mine, will be turned off. Hers will be left on, and then we'll have the same payments. I just don't, there's no need to have three phones. So, but we'll keep my phone for just in case, like something happens, we'll have it. And I can always get on the internet with it and stuff like that. So that's it. So today has been really the first day that it's been cool enough to come outside midday.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's always like, well, you got to get up early. You got to get up early and get out because it's going to be 100 degrees. Well, yeah, it's 100 degrees, but I'm not getting up at no 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't have anything to do but other than stand out here, and I really don't care to stand out here. So, but she does. She's got to get into everything and clean up and stuff. So anyways, this is what we've been doing, guys. This is going to be a short little video, I think, because we want to get this one out. We hope to, because gas prices right now are up in the, wow, they're like $6.50 to $6.80. There's some gas stations in California that are $8 and $9 a gallon, and that's just stupid. So the truck's been parked here. We took it out for the first time yesterday or the day before yesterday. We just went to the store with it and came back. Took everything out of it, so it's all nice and clean. It was nice and clean. We gave it a bath. We live in a dust bowl here, so it's okay. Yeah, so we'll get jobs. We'll get some money for gas, and we'll start to do some things. Down here we were thinking of what we could do, like we were thinking of what we could do up there in Agnes. We really wanted to go panning for gold bad,
Yeah.
but that's not going to happen unless we can get up into Whitewater and go up there and see what we can do. The other thing we were going to do up there, we were going to take the jet boat rides and stuff, which we couldn't do that, obviously. So, but down here, I'd like to go down into LA. I'd like to see Hollywood. I'd like to maybe go up to Griffith Park. I would like to maybe go up to Mount Wilson and see the observatory. I would like to do a lot of the things that are here in LA, go to the beach and all that stuff. So once we get working and once we get a schedule, then we can start planning around everything and actually getting out and doing stuff. So you guys got to be patient with us. Sorry we left the other place, but it was actually probably a good thing because, yeah, it just wasn't right for us. I wish honestly we could have found a place up there to stay, but then again, my sister needs help here on the property, and we're going to help her clean it up. It's just so hot for me to be out here to do this stuff. Wasn't bad in Oregon working outside, but here it's yeah, 100 degrees is really bad. Sorry guys, this is going to be a short little video just to tell you that we're alive and well and we're here. We do have satellite now, so we can get out on the internet and send you better videos. It is hot here though, like it was cold up there and rainy all the time. Now it's going to be hot down here all the time. We're just going to have to get acclimated to it, but we'll be all right. Once we get our jobs, once we go out there and make some money and get some money into the bank, then we can go out and do some more adventures, because right now I think we're a little broke coming back down here. So, all right guys, so you can see us every Sunday on MS FITZ'S Adventures at 6 o'clock in the morning. You can always write us at msfitzsadventures@gmail.com. That's our email address. And then you can also see us on our website, which is MS FITZ'S Adventures, and on that site you can also see all our pictures. We've got a blog that you write, and we got a link to all the episodes of MS FITZ'S Adventures on YouTube on there too, so you can check that out. It's pretty cool. We also have on that page some donations, so if you want to tip us for a really good job, you like the videos that we do, want to buy us a beer or something, you can always leave us $5 on there. It's our GoFundMe account, and it's just a nice gesture to help us out for the day-to-day grind of making these videos when we do, because it is very expensive. And what else? Oh, you can also see us on Facebook and Instagram. And yeah, so what you guys got to do is come back next Sunday. And please, if you like the video, give us a big thumbs up. And definitely maybe subscribe if you haven't already. We're just trying to get this channel still rolling. We have over 220 videos now. And we have 230 subscribers. So we're catching up with our subscribers. So we want the subscribers to be more so we can make more videos. So guys, please give us a big thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you next week on Ms. Fitz Adventures.
Bye, everybody.
Bye guys, have a good one. Stay warm or stay cold. Stay healthy and stay cold or stay warm wherever you're at.
Yes.
Stay around 70. Is that it?
70.
70.
Chasing 70.
Chasing 70. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.